Picks him up by the hair.
That's good sportsmanship.
Yes, horrible sportsmanship.
No, he's not. He's giving him a second chance.
Shouldn't even mention the word sportsmanship in the same sentence with that.
Now, let me ask you this. Could he have beaten him right there?
Yes, he might have been able to.
Well, wouldn't you appreciate a second chance? He let that boy have a second chance. He snatched defeat from the jaws of victory right there. See what I'm saying? He had him beaten, but he let him have a second chance.
I don't think that's what he was thinking. I think he was thinking, hey, I'll keep him in here a little longer. Maybe I can hurt him. Tony Anthony going after Freezer Thompson. Fires him across the ring hard, and his turnbuckles across the way, and then as Freezer comes out of there, Tony Anthony nails him. Well, you're right about one thing. Anthony is steamed. Here comes Ronnie P. Goss. He's got the, looked like he got the pie.
Come on, Ronnie, get Calhoun out of there. It's his fault.
Little white girl and Calhoun. Yeah, that's a wonderful move. Look at that. Drove his neck down to the mat.
Count, Calhoun.
One,
slow count. 1,
2, and 3. Well, again, you got to give Dirty White Girl and Ronnie P. Gossett an assist on that.
What do you mean an assist?
As they had the referee's attention diverted, and that's worse than a pile driver, what they did. As Porteau came off the ropes there and just drove Ken Raper straight down into the mat as Anthony was holding him straight up in the air.
That's exactly what he needed.
Time was 3 minutes, 55 seconds, and the victory is going to go to the Dirty White Boys with Ronnie P. Gossett.
Did any of that pie get on my back?
No, it didn't.
Well, he's a lucky, I can assure you, because I'll go back in that dressing room and drag that old man out, and, we're fixing to go to a break?
We are going to a break.
Can you clean this up while we're in the commercial?
We'll see if we can get that done. We'll be back.
Wrestling action, so we won't miss a minute of what's going on. Let's go right back to Memphis, Tennessee. Take it away, Dave Brown. Mike Awesome in action.
I got a little business to take care of.
Oh, now you've got some business to take care of, huh? Awesome. Up on the ring apron says, hey, I want you. I thought he was, too. Thought he was coming after you. I was staying a little loose myself. Stay out of the way. Big Mike Awesome. Going to be going against Don Kelly. Got a match scheduled here. One fall, 15-minute time limit match. Don Kelly jumped in from behind, and let me tell you, that was a mistake. Awesome. Hops into the ring. Big forearm as Kelly comes roaring off the rope. Awesome picks him up. Oh, snaps him. Think that doesn't take some strength? Look at him drop down with that big upper arm. Big, powerful Mike Awesome.
Look at Nate the Rat standing over there like a weasel. What is he doing out here anyway?
He's the one that brought Awesome in. I think that's a challenge. Maybe Awesome is looking for that World Unified belt, huh?
Oh, what are you trying to do, Dave? You think you're going to... God.
Down to 3. This one is over.
Is somebody calling me over there in the back?
Oh, Mike Awesome.
I think
58 seconds. Yeah, you think you got a phone call? Wait a minute. How can the phone be ringing for you over there when your phone is over here? Oh, well. Well, here comes Mike Awesome and Nathaniel Whitlock right here. See, we get a word. Nate, he looks mighty good.
Come on, throw a pie in my face now, Jerry Lawler. Come on, hit me with a hamburger now. Come on, big man. Come on, big man. Throw it on me now.
Well, he looks like he's leaving to me.
Jerry Lawler, throw a pie on me now.
Well, there he is. There he goes. He is right almost by the door.
You know, I thought about it, Dave. Hitting Jerry Lawler in the face with a pie, that's not going to get the job done.
Well, one thing about it, wrestling fans, I don't think we've seen the last of Mike Awesome and Jerry the King Lawler. I think we're going to see more of that in the weeks to come here from the USWA. You know, here at USWA Championship Wrestling and here at the Broadcast Center, we get letters, we get calls all the time about the wrestling school. Let's take a look at this. Maybe this will clear up some of your questions if you would like to become a professional wrestler.
Attention!
Now's your chance to become a professional wrestler. Superstar Bill Dundee has details.
You know, every professional sport has somewhere where you can start real young. If you want to be a professional ball player, you can play pee-wee ball, go up onto the minor leagues, then you make it to the majors. You can play high school football, college football, and you hope you make it to the professional level. Well, if you want to be a professional wrestler, Jerry the King Lawler or Bill Superstar Dundee, Kerry Von Erich or Jeff Jarrett, you say, where do you go? Well, brother, up until now, there was nowhere to go. So if you want to go now, you just listen to what the man's going to say and call the number when he tells you on the screen, and he's going to tell you where it's at. It's Bill Superstar Dundee's wrestling school. So if you want to be a professional wrestler, you write down this number, you call it, and I'll talk to you, give you all the details. So when you get the number, you call it, talk to me.
For more information, contact Superstar Bill Dundee at Post Office Box 1783, Hendersonville, Tennessee 37077, or call 615-452-2167. Hopefully that answers some questions of some individuals that would like to become professional wrestlers. Now, if your group, church organization, civic group, school organization wants to raise some money, and this is a great time of the year for doing that, we've got a way you can do it with the USWA. Take a look at this. Now you can have the stars of the USWA in your hometown. It's America's #1 fundraiser, USWA Wrestling. The stars, the action, the excitement, USWA Wrestling. For more information on how you can raise money for your organization, write the USWA, Post Office Box 1783, Hendersonville, Tennessee 37077, or call 615-824-8523. USWA Wrestling, America's #1 fundraiser. Fans, we've got to take a quick break here, but coming back, we'll be going to the Sportatorium in Dallas, Texas for live action featuring Superstar Bill Dundee. Let's go to this break. We'll be right back. Great matches, including Ben Jordan battling Rockin' Randy. You'll see Mike Sampson in action against the awesome Mike Awesome. A USWA World Tag Team Championship match features the Southern Rockers taking on the Dirty White Boys with Ronnie P. Gossett. A return Southern Heavyweight Championship match, Superstar Bill Dundee against Sweet Daddy Falcone. A return grudge battle, Jeff Jarrett takes on the Missouri Tiger, Jeff Gaylord. In a big revenge match, it's the chance for Chris Champion to get back at Jerry the King Lawler in the main event. Also catch USWA Wrestling this Thursday night, Lanesville High School in Lanesville, Indiana. And on Thursday night, April 19th, the USWA comes to Crawford County High School in Marengo, Indiana. Don't miss the matches Wednesday night in Evansville.
Oh, the taste of revenge, how sweet it is. Jerry Lawler, you put me in the hospital. The doctors didn't even know if I'd wrestle again. I had a concussion, compressed vertebrae. I came out to tell the people my side of the story, and when you heard that if I took a blow to my head might kill me, first thing you did was come out and slap me. Well, my friend, I showed the people I got revenge, but I'm not finished yet. I kicked your tail from one side of that arena to the other, but I'm not done yet. You bring that fat Ronnie Gossett on down, I'll super kick him, and when I'm done, Jerry, I'm going to go through you like a freight train, because we're even now, but I'm going to be one up on you, Jerry Lawler. No way are you going to be one up on me, my friend. I will have revenge, Jerry Lawler. I will have revenge on you. The king is going down. If Chris Champion has anything to do with it, my friend, you try to take me out of wrestling, you try to take my life, Jerry. It's gone beyond wrestling. It's a fight now, my friend, and every time I get within arm's length to you, that's what it's going to be. A fight, Jerry Lawler.
Okay, it is Jimmy James against Bill Dundee as we again welcome the viewers that Mike St. John has sent to us from around the South. And Jimmy James and Bill Dundee opened up. You know, I was just mentioning Bill Dundee put a great bout he had recently against Iceman King Parsons. And in fact, when Bill Dundee is in the ring, you always see excitement, electricity, fast-paced action in the ring. He can move with speed, and he always has a great bout regardless of who he is facing. And right now, he opens up against Jimmy James, and he's going to tie up that chin from behind. Bill Superstar Dundee, the man from the land down under. Over and down goes Jimmy James. And Dundee is rolling, wearing the psychedelic tights and the green boots with his name down the side. Right after this bout, we're going to take an up-close and personal look at Bill Dundee as he continues to handle Jimmy James. James from Oklahoma
grew up in the state of Oklahoma, participated in high school athletics there. Dundee has that arm taken over the head and delivers a right when the left arm was tied up. Dundee moves in and takes the legs out from under Jimmy James. And now Dundee has a couple of options. Fans urge him to exercise one over another. Step over toe hold turns into a quick figure four as Bill Superstar Dundee remains in charge. Dundee using the amateur wrestling moves, putting on a clinic here. Some of you high school and college athletes that are watching this excitement can enjoy this. The Olympic-style wrestling holds are very much a part of the pro wrestling scene, although professional wrestling oftentimes gets very, very wound up, as you well know. Professional wrestling has the excitement of color and pageantry and ego and all of the excitement that goes with it to make it the greatest and most popular and most attended spectator sport of any of them. More people attend pro wrestling during the course of a year than Major League Baseball, NFL football, NBA basketball, any of the big sports. Jimmy James now fighting back on Bill Dundee. He's got Dundee in the ropes. The promise of Jimmy James' young career is showing as now Dundee begins to come back with his jabs. Dundee will throw James, come back into a sleeper. Sleeper by Bill Superstar Dundee. Jimmy James is in trouble against the man from the land down under. James down on his side. Tony Falk, the referee, going to check and see. And the bell will sound. The arm dropped 3 straight times. And Bill Dundee has won this bout by virtue of the sleeper lock on Jimmy James. And now Dundee, being the sportsman that he is, will revive his opponent, Jimmy James, and get him going again. About the time he stands up, he'll realize what happened as Bill Dundee is the winner.
Superstar Bill Dundee, one tough customer, one proud individual. A man that fought so long to gain that Southern Heavyweight Championship belt from Jerry the King Lawler has held on to it for quite a long time. But now, perhaps the most serious threat to come down the pike in a long time. I'm talking about the man from 42nd Street, New York City, Sweet Daddy Falcone. He is in the Memphis studio getting ready for action. Let's go to that right now with Dave Brown.
Dirty Deeds Darren Wise leading the way, and Sweet Daddy Falcone will be stepping up onto the ring apron, into the ring. Taking the long way to the corner here today. Over to not greet the fans, I suppose an insult or two for the fans from Dirty Deeds Darren Wise as they went around there. Falcone up on the ring apron, and if we can finally get him in there and get the jacket out of the ring and get Darren Wise out of the ring, we will be set to go with an expiration of time match here. Falcone has to come in here as a very heavy favorite, let me tell you. We have seen him before in USWA action, and he is rugged. We're underway. Expiration of time match. Dirty Deeds Darren Wise in the corner of Sweet Daddy Falcone. Falcone out of 42nd Street, New York City. Nashville, Tennessee, the home of Ben Jordan. Nice move by Ben Jordan. Darren Wise. Yeah, we'll turn it on. We'll turn it on. I'm not sure it's a good idea, but we will.
You better get it on. It is Charlie, isn't it? I don't care. I don't care. I guess I'm the only one with enough class to come out here and congratulate Jerry Lawler on a fine victory the other night. Eddie Marlin was here. He wouldn't do it. Chris Chamberlain was here. He wouldn't do it. No one would do it. No one would do it.
Lawler got the belt back. I think Lawler had a lot of help, maybe with a chain.
He had no help whatsoever. The man don't need any help against that goofy Falk. Monday night.
May need some help next time, the way Awesome and Champion were running him out of here. Let's talk about Sweet Daddy Falcone here.
Falcone. Look at the man. Are you impressed? I know you were impressed last week.
I have been impressed, as a matter of fact. One thing, though, that I'm not impressed about is a certain disregard for the rules that I detect in your corner.
Never. What, are you talking about me?
Yes.
How can you say that? I'm a 24-year-old managerial genius. I'm a 24-year-old financial genius. I manage the greatest young talent in professional wrestling today.
Financial genius?
That's right. More women than I can fight off with a stick. What were you doing when you were 24 years old? Scrubbing toilets out of Howard Johnson's or something, I assume.
Well,
right?
I tell you, when you say you're a financial genius, that kind of gives me a thought or two, and I bet the fans are thinking right now about some managers who have been accused in the past of maybe taking more than their fair share of the cut from their wrestler.
Oh, no. Me and Sweet Daddy have it all worked out, baby.
Okay.
I'm the man.
Not accusing you or anything.
He's the man that does it in the ring, and you're seeing it right now. Look, he's whipping that boy like a rented mule.
Sweet Daddy Falcone. Big and tough, no doubt about it.
I better get over here. I want to get a little closer look at my man. I had about enough of you anyway, Charlie. I can't stand you for too long.
Well,
so I'm just going to put this mic down and go hang with my man.
You are welcome to sit in the corner in the manager's chair, and please stay in the chair. Don't interfere in the match. How about it? Dirty Deeds Darren Wise with a few words about his charge here. Sweet Daddy Falcone. 24-year-old managerial genius, he says. Many times in the past I've heard that, and it's meant trouble for the wrestler who had that manager in his corner. Anyway, let's see what happens. Whoa, Falcone into nothing but the turnbuckles as Ben Jordan, with a great move and great presence of mind, had moved out of the way. Look at Jordan, nice clothesline. Boy, this Ben Jordan looks good. In many ways reminds me of Bill Dundee in that he is not that big physically. But boy, he comes in there to battle. There's a cover one. Oh, got a 1.5 count. Couldn't get the count of 3, but can you imagine an upset victory here over Sweet Daddy Falcone? Jordan looking good. Oh, Darren Wise. I don't know if you saw that or not, but Darren Wise tripped him up from outside. Now Falcone comes off the ropes. There's a cover. 1, 2. It is over. Well, Darren Wise called that right anyway. After he tripped up Ben Jordan, broke the rhythm, and then Falcone came leaping off that middle rope. There they are, celebrating the victory. Sweet Daddy Falcone and his manager, Dirty Deeds Darren Wise. They've got the victory in this fall. 3 minutes, 29 seconds the time on it. 3:29 as Falcone gets the victory. We will check our time, and we'll return with more USWA action.
Against Sweet Daddy Falcone and his manager, Dirty Deeds Darren Wise. Also, the USWA World Tag Team Champions, the Southern Rockers, hanging on for dear life, facing the stiffest competition that they've had to face since they've owned that belt, and that being the Dirty White Boys and their manager, and that man is something else, I can tell you, Ronnie P. Gossett. In fact, today on the program, we haven't had, because of our scheduling, an opportunity to see the Rockers in action, but we do have a video on the Southern Rockers. Why don't we take a look at it right now? Those two great matches I just told you about, listen to the final two main events you'll see at the arena. Jeff Jarrett and Jeff Gaylord. Two Tigers. The Missouri Tiger, Jeff Gaylord, will his viciousness prevail, or will the determination of young Jeff Jarrett prevail? They'll tie it up in the ring this week. Also, the other main event, this is one that I can't wait to see, as Wildside Chris Champion, with the grit and the determination and the revenge on his mind, to do damage to Jerry the King Lawler, the man that inflicted all that punishment and all that injury onto him. That's coming up at the arena this week. We hope you'll get out and see it. If you enjoy the matches here on television, you'll enjoy them even more at the arena. And with these four big main events, you'll want to get out and see them. That's it. We're out of time. Michael St. John from the USWA Broadcast Center. We'll see you next week.
The announcers on this program are selected and paid by parties other than this station, namely the promoters of championship wrestling.